I do like that. I don't understand 90% of it, but I do like that he talks about it, and I trust that... Oh, shit.
Good?
My ignition cover has fallen off.
Falling off or fell off?
No, like, it is falling off. Like, it's got one screw on.
You want to pull over?
Yeah.
And...
I'm holding it with my leg.
Hello everybody. Today's video we go on a day trip with Rome, who you may have seen before quite a few times on the channel. This video ended up being pretty long, so I decided to break it up into two separate parts. So I hope you enjoy part one and we'll catch you in part two.
What have you been up to? It seems like you've been traveling a lot.
Yeah, traveling a lot, working a shit ton, and that's been pretty much the bulk of it. And I'm leaving the country for a month on Tuesday, so I've been working out a butt ton to get ready physically for that.
Where are you going?
I am hitting up 5 different countries.
Wow.
So I'm starting in Mexico, then I'll be in Colombia, followed by Panama, Costa Rica, and then wrapping up in Ecuador.
That sounds like a nice trip.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I haven't been able to take a good party trip like this since 2018, so I feel like I'm overdue.
I assume you're going with a group of people, or are you solo traveling?
I am doing Mexico alone, and then one of my best friends is meeting me for 3 of those countries, so we'll do Colombia, Panama, and Costa Rica together, and then he's going to fly back to Florida, and then a friend from Ohio is going to meet me in Ecuador for the last little bit.
Wow.
Wow.
I think I need to get a new pin lock for my visor. It's, I swapped it out. Thank you. It's actually fogging up, which is exactly what it's not supposed to do.
Yeah, that's what it's for. I have one on my clear visor because I felt like it made the most sense if I only had one to put on the clear. And I've been wanting to get one for this tinted visor, but I don't want to spend $100 just for a pin lock with the shipping and all that. And then I've been thinking about getting a new helmet, so I'm thinking about just waiting it out for a little bit longer.
Yeah, so is it a specific one you have to buy for Ruroc, or?
Yeah, no one else sells it, so
that's why, that's where they got you.
Yep. Because I went into Cycle Gear a few months back, and I was asking if they had it, and they were like, yeah, no. Yeah. So then I went to go look and see it, and there's like, I think it's like $60 or whatever, but then it's like shipping was another $25 or something stupid plus tax. So it's like I'd have to spend around $100 just to get it. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, that's a bit excessive just for a pin lock visor.
Yeah, so I just vent it when I need to, and then that's been doing its job.
What's the next helmet you're gonna get?
I've been really into the Icon Airflight helmet for a while, and I think if I wouldn't have bought this helmet, that would have been my next helmet anyway. So I think I'm gonna go back that direction.
Nice, Icon's pretty good. Yeah,
I like the way they look, and price range isn't too bad, and then you also have the ability to go to a store.
Yeah.
So, you know, as archaic as that is, it's a missed feature. And for whatever reason, if the fit isn't right or whatever, with there being physical location, you can actually take it back, which you don't have the option to do with Ruroc, so.
Yeah, I was actually also thinking about getting a new helmet, but I'm going to wait out for a bit. Because, I mean, this one's still perfectly fine. It's not really a good reason for me to try and immediately swap out this one. Thank you.
What are you thinking for the next one?
I was thinking of the 1400, the Shoei RF 1400.
Okay.
Because I've been really impressed with the 1200, which is what I'm wearing now. And 1400 just seems like the logical next step.
What's the difference between the two?
The 1400 is basically just the next iteration of the 1200. So the only kind of major changes are it's a bit tighter, so it's quieter. But folks have said that it's harder to get on and off.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense if it's tighter.
Yeah, so like they put a lot more padding like on the bottom, like where your jawline is. So it is, so if you're got like earplugs in and other stuff like that, it's like actually a bit harder to get on and off. I gotta crack open my visor. My pin lock is absolutely not doing its job. Like I literally can't see, it's so fogged up. The other minor changes are like they changed where you would unlock your visor. So if you wanted to lift up your visor on the 1200, it's on the side, but on the 1400, it's in the middle.
Okay.
So just some small things like that, and then like I think the airflow is like slightly improved. So just some like minor, overall fairly minor adjustments in the grand scheme of things. You know, there's a lot of cops up here. So I mean, you got to be careful with your speed. I mean, this is where I got my first ticket in my life. Well, so far my first and only, and I'm hoping to keep it that way.
Yeah. Don't rack them up. It's not worth being in that club.
Yeah. So like me and my buddy, we were riding, and yeah. See, this is the four-way stop. I always go straight when we're supposed to go this way.
So it's the first four-way stop.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really hard to fuck it up. But yet I will do it all the time. So. Yeah, my buddy and I, we were riding, and the speed limit was 55. I was going like 60, 68, 65, 68. And my buddy was a little ways away from me, and he sped up to try and catch up to me. And it was like the worst possible timing. Like right as we came around a corner, the cop was coming towards us, and he got us. Like right, so we had no time to slow down or anything. And he got him. Like I think I would have been probably okay, but because my buddy was going like 77 to try and catch up to me, the cop was like, "Yeah, you're going like 20 over." So like he got him, and then naturally he got me as well because we were.
Did he claim radar on that, or did he say that he was pacing?
Like no, radar, because he was coming towards us, and there was no way he could have paced us because it was just like that. It was so instantaneous. Like he just got us immediately.
I guess I need to look up the modern day police radar, because him coming against you like that, like that's a little BS. Like, yeah, sure, you were speeding, but for you to accurately gauge me going in the opposite direction seems like it'd be a little inflated.
I don't know the logistics of that, but all I know is he got us. Like, there's no real way we could have argued like semantics in terms of like, you know, we were both obviously speeding.
No, yeah.
Like to argue it would have just been like, no, we're just digging our grave. And then, like, I'm sure if we really wanted to fight it and, you know, went to all the loopholes and blah, 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 we might have been okay with it. But, I mean, the cop, actually, he was nice about it because he was actually on his way to an accident. So he was trying to make it quick. But he could have gotten my buddy, like, way worse because my buddy was going, like, he was going, like, 20 miles over. And so he could have actually, I don't remember the laws, but my buddy was worried that he could have gotten his bike, like, towed.
Impounded.
Yeah. And so he would have been like...
That's usually only 100 plus when they try to charge you for like a reckless.
Yeah. So my buddy was really worried about that, but the cop actually, you know, lowered it because he was like, yeah, I got you going this much, but I'm going to lower it to this much, so you're not going to get in as much trouble, but I still got to give you a ticket.
You don't have to.
So it was like, yeah. So we're like, all right, well, we're not going to fight it, okay. And so I was actually thinking about posting that video, but I was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't. And there's a bunch of cops that will sit on the sides here, so that's why I'm not really trying to pass, because you never know when a cop's just going to be sitting in one of these side alleys.
Driveways.
Yeah. Because they are notorious for trying to catch people passing illegally. I see it all the time. Like the last time I was here, I saw 3. Over the course of probably 10 miles, I saw 3 cops just like chilling and waiting to try and catch.
Oh yeah, I believe it. Anytime I go through like the Santa Cruz Mountains, there's always at least 12.
Yeah.
And that little stretch right there.
Yeah, so I'm like hyper paranoid right now.
Paranoia is a good thing in this business.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know the overall odds of it are pretty low, but knowing my luck,
oh yeah,
that'll be the time. But to your point, since it is colder and it's holidays, and the roads don't seem to be as busy, we're probably safer. The cops are probably elsewhere, I would bet.
Yeah.
But I'm still just not gonna risk it, especially with all these curves. You know, it's just not safe.
Oh yeah, definitely not. Plus all these random wet spots you can't even predict. So
Yeah, but you do get to enjoy the scenery a bit more.
I'm all about it.
Yeah, this route is a very gorgeous route. I love going up this route. Like, there's some areas where it'll just like open up, and then you'll be able to see San Jose off in the distance, and it'll be nice and clear. It's actually not foggy, which is also a good sign, because sometimes I'll come up here and it'll be pretty foggy, and so you don't really get to see as much. But times like this, it's really nice. I wonder how much these houses are. I mean, they're really nice, but they're also kind of out of the way, so that probably tax on more premium. But you know,
Yeah, I was trying to say if you're gonna say low, I was like, nope, add double to that.
but it's like I don't know if I'd want to live here, because there's just like, if I need to go shopping, I gotta drive 20 minutes just to go down the hill just to get to a store, and then I gotta
Easily.
drive 20 minutes. So it's like a 2-hour thing just to go grocery shopping.
Yeah, I was gonna say, put whatever price you would think it would go for, like in the metro, and then add probably 50% to that, because there's a quarter of an acre of land or whatever it is.
Yeah, at least. So you're probably, I mean, you're probably looking at close to 2 million, I would bet.
Yeah, I was thinking like
2 million.
I was thinking closer to 3, just because you got some rolling hills and you got a little bit of privacy.
Oh yeah, especially in the nicer homes. Like, you're probably gonna pay $1.5 million for like the junker.
Yeah, exactly.
For like the junker meth house up here.
You're literally just buying it so you can destroy it and put what you want on there. I didn't realize there was a bunch of hiking trails and stuff up here, but I guess it makes sense.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of stuff up here. Yeah, there's a lot of biking trails, like for like mountain biking bicyclists. There's a lot of hiking trails. There's just a lot up here. I mean, anything that you can expect with like with a lot of nature, you can pretty much find up here. I think there's even camping up here too.
You say camping?
Yeah, I think there's some camping in select areas.
Gotcha.
I haven't been camping in probably 20 years.
20 years.
Or like 15, 20 years. Oh, no, I take that back. I did go to Big Sur back in early college days, so that was probably 10 years ago. So it's,
What happened over there?
so it's been 10 years since I went camping.
I was camping in Big Sur a few months ago, like end of the summer.
Nice. Big Sur is so great.
It is. It's beautiful.
I've been trying to get Tiny Tater to go camping again, but she's had some really bad experiences camping and hiking. So, because for her, I mean, she's not like an extreme camper or anything like that, but the last time she went hiking and camping, it was like torrential downpour. So she was just, it was just an absolutely horrible experience for her. So she's like, I'm never doing this again. But I've been trying to talk to her, saying like, hey, you know, that's not typical for camping, right? So
you gotta lean her in with the glamping, and then,
Yeah.
you know, slowly start taking amenities away.
So my parents need to take her camping then, because they have an RV. So
perfect.
they do the glamping, yeah. So you can see over there, like it's starting to. There's a period where it opened up over there, so we get some gorgeous views.
Yeah.
I think it opens up here as well. Yeah, So this is some great like photo op spots. But I've been able to get her go hiking on some shorter trails. But camping might take some time now that we got Yoshi, so
Right.
that's going to be a bit harder.
Well, that's why you definitely gotta go with the RV, because then it's like everything you can need is right here.
Yeah, it's true.
Get you a hiking stroller and your step.
At that point, we'll just strap her into. We got like a little harness that will strap.
Oh
her
yeah,
into.
yeah, there you go.
How are your hands doing?
My fingertips are numb, which is annoying because I have on my winter gloves and my handlebar warmers. But you know, it is what it is.
Oh, you got handlebar warmers? Nice.
Yeah. So my palms are great, but the tips are just, you know, not feeling the love.
Yeah, mine are. I have my like super thick winter gloves on, and I like them, but yeah, same thing as you. Like my fingertips are pretty numb. Like I get that like like that biting sensation.
Yep.
Yeah. The main thing I really don't like about these gloves is they feel very bulky.
Yes, completely. And I'm like, if you're gonna be this bulky, you should be able to do more for my warmth. Like they're basically just windbreakers because like my thin gloves, like the wind just hits, which is fine because they're summer gloves. So like I don't like to wear them this time of year. But I'm like, these are supposed to be waterproof and all that, so they should be doing a lot more for the ones in my fingers.
Yeah, same. Yeah, these are like all waterproof and yada yada yada. Yeah, that was one of the things I was considering is getting heated gloves. But
yeah,
but I'm like, you know, for the like 2 months of the year it gets below 50 degrees in California. Is it worth it? Or can I just suck it up?
That was my thought, and then along with them, like, I have these heated handlebars, so I should be fine, but apparently that's not the case. Like, if I, like, grip tight and purposefully on the bars, then I can, like, take advantage of it, but if I'm actively, like, shifting through these corners and stuff, then it's, like, no, it's pointless.
Yeah.
That lady looked like she was struggling.
Oh, on the bike?
Yes. She was doing like a hot dog in the summer, mouth open, just panting.
I wasn't really paying attention to her. I was just getting lost in the scenery.
That's where I started, but then I always want to see what the bikers' faces look like because I'm like, it couldn't be me. It couldn't be me, and then she just confirmed it.
All right, Alice's should be coming up if I recall correctly, but I could be wrong.
It is 3 minutes away, so
oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so you got GPS. Okay, we're going in the right direction. Huh, not that bad. Not that bad. This looks like a good spot.
I hate backing out, so I'm going to do it now.
Oh, yeah, good call. I'll do it later.
Okay.
I don't trust my bike won't fall over if it's the other direction.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, everybody, we're gonna go get some food, warm up a little bit, and we will be right back. I just realized I never did the intro. All right, folks, we'll be right back. Rome, if you're gonna go to the restroom, you might want to turn off your car, though.
Okay.
Alice's was fantastic. I had the breakfast burrito. Rome, you had the Ducati.
The Ducati, 2 scrambled eggs, 2 pieces of bacon, French toast, and a little bit of Alice potatoes to be the cherry on top.
Yeah, they gave you quite a bit with the breakfast burrito front. I got mine with chorizo. Green salsa they had on the side was very fresh and fantastic. Perfect amount of heat, great flavor.
Can confirm.
And the potatoes were bomb. Potatoes are really good, but I got too full for the potatoes. So if you're in the Bay Area, definitely recommend checking out Alice's. It's a great spot, a great riding route to get up there. And only downside is it gets busy, so you just got to prepare for that. But it is busy for a reason.
Yeah, they do good work.
So now we're just gonna continue on up north, up towards Half Moon Bay. Then at some point we will turn around, go down to, I don't know why I kept saying Petaluma. It's not Petaluma, it's Pescadero.
I was like, you know better than I do, so.
Well, I don't. I clearly don't. So, but there's a trading post type store in Pescadero where they make
a general store.
Fresh artichoke bread, which I had some time ago, and it is absolutely delicious. Like, it's a full-on loaf. It's like almost like a sourdough loaf.
So I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't know you could make bread out of artichokes, so this will be interesting.
Yeah, they put like a lot of like artichoke hearts like within the dough, so it like bakes into the dough.
Okay.
And it's super good. And it's always, and like at least the last time I got it, I don't know if we timed it right, but I mean it was still warm. Like it just came out of the oven.
Okay. I'm sure that's a game changer too.
I don't know if I would love it or hate it here, because that was the other thing. If I lived here, I'd pretty much have to constantly live with hearing motorcycles go by day in and day out.
Yeah.
And performance cars. So.
Yep. That's what I was thinking when we were at the Starbucks. I was like, I would hate to live here with all these cars and motorcycles all the time.
It'd be constant. So, I mean, if you enjoy that type of stuff, then this would be great. But I know for a while, I remember I heard there were some residents up here, they were trying to do something to limit the number of people that would be allowed to ride on these roads because the motorcycles and the cars and everything were being so disruptive that they were complaining. So I remember they did try to do something, and I think all they did was they just increased the number of police officers that would patrol the area for some time. But I mean, I don't know what you can really do. I mean, you can't really tell people unless you like block off the road and make it a private road or something. But then that's kind of
how you do that.
Yeah, you're kind of creating more problems at that point. Okay, wet patch, wet patch.
Very, very wet.
Yeah, that's like the major trade-off of these roads is you'll get like random patches of just wetness. This is truly a test of, are your tires in good condition?
Yeah, don't test me on that today.
Yeah, definitely do not come on this route if you have bald tires. Ooh, it's smoky over here.
Yeah, it is.
It's a barbecue or something. Smells good. Or maybe it's a wood fire, like a fireplace.
Yeah.
Smells like a wood fire.
At a campsite or something?
Yeah. I love that smell. Tiny Tater loves the smell of like burning gasoline.
No, I would have remembered that one. That's hilarious.
It's because
and also concerning.
It's a nostalgic thing for her. It's because it makes her think of the Philippines. So
okay,
it's a lot of like the trash burning and the like just chemical burning and that type of stuff, but it's very reminiscent of like her childhood.
Gotcha.
So that's why she loves it. So every time she smells like burning gasoline or like burning diesel from like trucks that go by or something like that, she's like, I love that. Like, that's gonna give you lung cancer. Like, you should go out of your way to try and smell that stuff.
No, yeah, definitely not.
See, I love just routes like this with all these trees getting so high up. Ah, I love it.
Oh yeah, it's my favorite. Like, especially when you get like a nice little section and it's just nothing but trees. Sun pokes out a little bit, so scenic and picturesque. Like this right here with the river, with the little river on the side, little bridge there.
Yeah.
Can't beat that.
Like this type of environment, if I could live peacefully and have good internet,
Yes.
I would be very happy. Like,
I watched a Fort 9 video a couple months ago that's been messing with my turning ever since. He was talking about how, like, if you're not racing, like, how almost dumb it is to, like, lean into your turns versus just counter steering. So now, like, every time I, like, go into a turn, I'm like, should I counter steer this one?
yeah. I like Fort 9's videos. Yeah, he does a really good job.
Very great job.
Yeah, he always, I like that he talks a lot about the science behind a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I do like that. I don't understand 90% of it, but I do like that he talks about it, and I trust that... Oh, shit.
Good?
My ignition cover is falling off.
Falling off or it fell off?
No, like, it is falling off. Like, it's got one screw on.
You want to pull over?
Yeah. I'm holding it with my leg. Yeah, I felt like something touched my leg. I'm like, what the hell is touching my leg? Then I looked down, like, oh, it's my ignition cover. I will say that's probably the biggest annoyance of having a American cruiser is screws will just come undone and then you'll just lose stuff. Hey,
Oh, llamas.
there's llamas.
Wow, that's random.
All right, let's try this spot.
I will say that it is not exclusive to American cruisers because I took my seat off the other day and found out that I'm missing some screws from my fairing, so at some point...
Yep, there it goes.
Perfect timing.
So I was literally just holding this whole thing up with my leg. I was literally holding up my entire ignition cover with my leg. I lost all the... Oh, no. All the screws are in there.
Wow.
They just all came undone. Oh, wait, no. The screws holding it to the bracket are there. All the screws that would hold the bracket to the bike are gone.
Excellent.
So, well, I'm glad I brought my saddlebags. Oh my
having
god.
a bulky pocket.
Well, the paint job is all done now. It's all got chipped off. Oh well. Well, I'm glad I caught that. It didn't just like fall off and like, you know, make you have to avoid something.
Yeah, so you hit me in the eye.
Or you just like run over it, because that's metal. That's not a... I think that would definitely... If you hit that straight on, you know, you're definitely losing traction there.
Oh,
So,
easily, especially with the way these roads are today.
yeah, so I'm glad I was able to catch that. Just to prevent any chance of you or someone else running over it.